sent on their journey. Riptide, the first one to break the line in the blue silks, the dark blue, under the rose and the light blue to the inside. I'm a Var looking to overcome and to pick it up, going towards the 1100 metre zone. Mumbo Lyric, red sleeves and cap. Star in the Sky's got the white cap and races 9 lengths off a good tempo. Catchwords around them, yellow sleeves and cap. They're racing about 10 lengths off the leaders. La Duchess fleet towards the back end of the field. They're racing about 13 or 14 lengths off them. Spring Lightning's trying to get a bit closer as they wind down towards the final 700. Out in front, I'm a Var, escaped by 4. Riptide is second, coming to the 600 metre marker. Under the rose feels the drive, La Duchess. Mumbo Lyric, red sleeves and cap towards the outside. And then we're going to drop back to Star in the Skies. Come under a drive. Got about 6 lengths to make up. 400 metres to go. I'm a Var by 2. And now Riptide becomes the main danger. Comes up the outside rail. 300 metres to go. Riptide's about to come into the lead. Fleek is running on nicely towards the inside from the back end of the field. 100 metres to go and Riptide by a length and a half. Fleek's away second. La Duchess is taking off. Riptide is flat to the board's going to win it though. Fleek second. La Duchess and Star in the Sky. Number 8, Riptide, the late money horse, and this daughter of Trippy from the Sean Terry outfit. Anton Marcus just kept up the momentum, was flat to the boards coming to the last 100 metres, but just continues to keep the head in front. Fleek is trying hard and La Duchess coming to the post, but Riptide just that little bit extra as they drive down to the winning post. For the Cantors, Van Niekerk's Mayfair Speculators moved up comfortably between the 4 and the 200 and then just had to fend them off. Fleek, La Duchess, Star in the Sky, going to come on leaps and bounds, was ridden out early, stayed on late on. Spring Lightning, further back I'm a Var, then came Mumbo Lyric. Riptide, thanks very much to Sean Terry during the week. He gave the confidence over the 1400 for understarters orders. Anton Marcus got her to the extreme outside rail and kept up the momentum. Down the left-hand side, Fleek is staying on. La Duchess and also Star in the Sky, still learning what it's all about. But number 8, Riptide, just pulls out that little bit extra. Ridden hard to victory, but finds the winning post and will win race number 2. Back to the studio.
Yep, horses tiring at the line, but Anton timed it to the T on number 8, Riptide, and she certainly wasn't winning out of turn. Well done to Sean Terry, Bernard Cantor, Chris Van Niekerk, Mayfair Speculators, and of course Cloverflay. Amanda's done duty for Sean Terry in KZN is our good friend Lorenzo, and nice to see this filly win.
It is, that Anton just held up, and I think that's probably what won her the race. She probably had a bit enough at the end, but I think a win for Lomerita.
It must have been an absolute pleasure working with all those horses that Sean sent down for champion season. They're all back home now?
Yeah, some of them have gone back, some of them have still got here, but we start moving them around soon.
Anything else from your side later on?
Dean, we got a couple of competitive runners. We're just hoping we can be back here later.
Also at the back called Copperport, what do you think?
Dean, at work you can't go on his work at home, but I mean, if he puts it in, he's probably one of the big runners in the race.
Well, thanks for that, and please give our best to Sean as well.
Will do, thank you.
Lovely. Thanks for Anton coming back. And firstly, let's touch about last season, Anton. You had that wrist injury, but you came back strong. And a rare double for any jockey is, the Vodacom Derby July and the Gold Cup. That was a superb way to end off your season.
Deez, it was. It still isn't sunk in. I'm actually enjoying it, but it's quite a surreal feeling. But just very fortunate and lucky, as jockeys, we need the support from the owners, from the trainers. They do the majority of the work, the trainers. We don't do as much work as them, so we really need it. And I was fortunate enough to have got it, Deez. And before you start, I've got a new sponsor.
Yeah, see that?
Just so that people can stop complaining about me not coming back.
Yeah.
So thank you to Richmond and to Wayne Keyswet and his entire family.
Also want to touch on the Vodacom Durban July, the first man to get to 5 Julys. That must be a feat in itself.
Surely it is. You know, I'll probably look back one day, hopefully by the time I retire, which is going to be in a very, very, very long time, hopefully I've still got the record.
What about, having that 100 Group 1s? We briefly touched on it the last time I spoke to you, but that's also a milestone for you.
Yes, that really is. You know, you don't give it much thought, and then all of a sudden it gets drawn to you or brought to your attention that you're in the upper 90s. And then you look back afterwards and you say, wow, I've put up with some personalities over the years. But yeah, I'm very, very spoilt. You know, I've always maintained I've been in a very fortunate position, you know, throughout my whole career that I've been associated with top trainers who in turn have had the buying power and they've bought the right horses. And I've been fortunate that I've been there, Dees.
Well, I must compliment you, the way you started off the season. You're picking your spots and they're certainly arriving. This horse, 1,400 meters, it looked like the right type of feel for her.
It did, you know. I thought she only had one other danger. I thought it was Dennis Dry's horse, and obviously you've always got to respect Louis' horses. You know, Louis' also in good form at the moment, but I thought it was actually pretty much a boat race with Louis' horse being the dark horse, you know. And she was on empty at the line, but just good to have another one for Sean and for Chris.
Thanks for coming back. What about the balance of your rides? Maybe you can tell your followers out there.
I actually thought my two best were in the first two, despite the fact that I thought Garrett's horse was very hard to beat in the first. I thought Karen's horse has got to be a runner. I mean, you've got to respect Paul's horse. You know, any improvement and
Scratched.
Is Paul's horse scratched?
Yeah, white lightning or something. That's scratched.
I'm talking about Paul Gadsby.
Oh, Paul Gadsby. There's two Pauls. Okay, Paul Gadsby's was nicely drawn and poorly drawn last time out. That must be a big factor.
That's all right, Dees. I'll be your wingman. Yeah, you know, you've got to respect that, obviously. I worked Karen's horse. I think he'll be better suited to the mile, and in all probability, he might even be looking for a 9 furlong, you know. But he is possibly my next best, and Louise Philly certainly isn't out of it. You know, she seems to be a perennial place getter, but she's definitely a runner. You know, Copperpot's come down in the ratings. You know, I think it's a case of what you see at home isn't what you get on the course, you know. That's what they tell me. But if he brings his A game, he's certainly capable of earning.
Well, always a pleasure, Anton. Thanks for coming back, and all the best for the rest of the afternoon. Well done on being crowned KZN champion jockey as well.
Thank you, Dees.
Well done. Anton Marcus, race number 2, and he's got a new sponsor. It's Regimon Stud, of course, who sponsors him as well. 8 Riptide has come through to win it. 8, 1, 11, and 12. That's the way they cross the line, race number 2. Up next, it's the big one, the bet that we all love to catch. It's tough. It's over 6 legs from races 3 to 8 this afternoon. A carryover of 303,000. Estimated pool 1,700,000 rand. It's pick 6 time. 1340, 20 to 2.